Hi everybody, this is just Martin91 and today I'm talking to you guys about Captain Marvel. And I own this and not the Blu-ray yet because the Blu-ray is not out. Well, I'll still own this, but I'll have the actual Blu-ray to show off once I get it, I guess. That should not be out for another few months. It just came out in theaters about roughly a month ago, and it just crossed $1 billion, which is a great accomplishment for another MCU title. It's the seventh in the series that actually hit that landmark, and it's not unheard of anymore. Like, after Avengers, they just started soaring. Yeah, this story basically covers Carol Danvers' character, Captain Marvel, and her character's origin, basically. How she comes to be. Now, mind you guys, again, spoilers, putting it out there, got it. Yeah, she's basically part of an experiment that goes awry, and basically because of that, she gets these powers that she doesn't even know what she's doing with when the movie starts. Basically, it's a fish out of water story that she has to rediscover herself. Sam Jackson has a big role in it, way bigger than I thought he would be. Clark Gregg comes back as Agent Coulson from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the original Avengers movies and the Phase 1 movies. It's an amazing film visually. And I say visually because, that was the highlight for me. I didn't hate it by no means. I saw it 3 times, and honestly, it's a really fun ride. But I've seen better, and I could say that about a lot of MCU movies that I've seen, but in my opinion it was hyped up a lot, and that's exactly what they got wrong. I don't know if they were scared that if they don't hype enough, it's not going to get the market that they want it to get. It kind of seemed like a move that really wanted attention, and yeah, sure, it got attention, but is that, the attention that this movie got was negative and positive all at the same time. It was people trolling on Facebook, people trolling online, people trolling on Rotten Tomatoes, people doing a lot of things, and the ads kept coming, and the countdowns kept coming, and it felt forced. It really felt forced. It felt like they knew that they were getting pummeled, but they still wanted to, keep going. And props to them, but sometimes it just felt forced. Now, the fact is, it did cross $1 billion, which is amazing. And I work at a movie theater, and again, controversial crowds, It was getting a lot of people once it was in the IMAX, and I heard a lot of different people say a lot of different things. It was an experience on its own, just being there and hearing people actually voicing their opinions. It's one of the perks of actually working there. You go online and you read all these people's comments, but you don't really know how they feel about it. This person could, not even have seen the movie and just, lash out and do whatever just because he's a vengeful little twerp who doesn't even, At the end of the day, this movie has inspired people, and that's what it was meant to do. It was meant to be a landmark movie for Marvel. It was meant to, push the fact that basically women can be heroes as well, and it's absolutely true. And at the end of the day, if this is what it went out to do, then job well done. It got what it needed to get. Now, negative attention, positive attention aside, at the end of the day, it received basically what it asked for, and it created a milestone that will never be beat. Now, I don't even know if Captain Marvel 2 is going to do as much as Captain Marvel 1 did. It had its own setup, and it followed it. Yeah. About the movie, though. So, this leads up to Endgame. This leads up to a lot of other things that the future of the MCU is promising us. There are a lot of Easter eggs in this movie that, even though some might deem inconsistent, I don't know. I must trust the fact that there is a reason for everything that was in this movie, even though sometimes it threw me off. Some of the consistencies in the movie kind of seemed inaccurate. Kind of seemed like maybe not everyone saw all the movies beforehand to do the full reach. I don't know. The humor was great, the storyline was great, the characters were engaging, the visuals were stunning. The IMAX was a must. If you didn't see it in that, well, I mean, I don't know. The 3D's alright, but honestly, I'm more of an IMAX guy, especially without the 3D, you know? Um, it was an amazing experience. And Brie Larson, a lot of people are criticizing her acting in this. At the end of the day, it's not on her, it's the director's fault. If the director deemed the movie worthy to make the last cut, to release it in a theater, then that's who you have to talk to. And frankly, in my opinion, there must be a reason for everything. I liked how it was done. I liked her character. It was actually quite engaging. And the job got done. It entertained people. It inspired people. It led up to one of the most monumental movies that's going to be coming out quite soon. And here we are. And I would advise anyone who has not seen it yet to see it, quite honestly, because it's actually quite important for the Endgame line. If you want to know who the hell this person is, how the hell she got her powers, how much she matters, all that, I would not recommend it any more than I already am. It's a really fun time, and it's quite engaging. Have a good one, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow with Iron Man, the first movie that kicked off the MCU. Have a good one, guys.